I'm trying to be in the suitcase, okay? Like I'm really trying to be so far in it. I'm swimming in it, okay? I have little notes here because I'm trying to get a little bit better with, I don't want to just be blabbing on YouTube. I don't want to be blabbing on TikTok. And here I go, about to blab. Today's drink is a cheese sparkling water. Is that what the girls be doing? I'm sorry. This is the orange flavor. We get these from Sam's. I can't wear the sunglasses because it's not recognizing my face. There's the lighting. I apologize. Let's get into it. So we are talking about motivation and stuff today, and I wanted to kind of piggyback on my transition video that I had last week and how I found the motivation to still create content and still be here. At this point, I think I've received 4 comments on that video of people just saying like, you know, Red, welcome back, we miss you, etc. I've gotten some of the same comments on Instagram, on my Instagram page, on my reels and stuff like that. Like I didn't really realize how much of an impact that like the impact that I made on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, etc. in the past 4 or 5 years. I didn't realize that. You know, hindsight is always 2020, and I just want to help y'all and teach y'all how, even if you're not in the same exact spot as you were a year ago, maybe even a month ago, you can still get back to it or even be a better version, you know, of yourself. There are a lot of different things that can happen in our life, like different obstacles, different life changes. You know, maybe you got married, you bought a house, you just had a child, you had to change jobs, you got fired from a job. There's so many different things that can just be piling up on our life, but we have to figure out how to dig ourselves out of that negative grave and continue going on with the purpose, you know, that God has gave us. Like I've been in some bad places, okay? Like 2022 was not a good year for me whatsoever. And I'm grateful for that time because it helped me realize that I never want to be back in a situation like that. And it took 2 years for me to get back, but I'd rather it taken 2 years instead of 20, right? How can we continue to build up ourselves and give ourselves that daily motivation so we can continue with our purpose of what we're supposed to be doing, you know, in this world, in our life? So let me give you guys a story time. I feel like I've told this story before on certain platforms, but since I've archived a lot of videos, unlisted a lot of videos, you may not even know the story. So let me just give you guys a background. So I was doing lip gloss, selling skincare, doing all the things what all the other girls were doing on YouTube. I had built up this YouTube community. I built up my Instagram communities at the time, and I was making money online. I was an e-commerce business owner. I was making and selling products on a retail level and a wholesale level. I had my own warehouse here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I was doing the thing, right? But I made some bad investments, not only in financial, money wise, but also in people and relationships. And it really took a toll on me and my business. I basically lost all of it. I lost it all. I went from making thousands of dollars each and every month in revenue and in profit to literally bringing in 1,000 a month. I was not able to buy groceries for me to be able to eat weekly. I was not able to pay my rent. I received so many different notices about being evicted from my apartment and things like that. But of course, God always made a way. I had to leave entrepreneurship and I had to get 2 retail jobs. I worked at Michael's, which is a craft store, and I also worked at Marshall's, which is under the TJX companies like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, stuff like that. Working both of those at the same time, I lost so much weight, y'all. I think I lost like almost 30 pounds. I lost almost like 30 pounds. I got it back. That needed to stay, but I got it back. But I lost it due to all the stress and the anxiety and the depression, all of that. And I'm like, I'm never gonna get out of this space. Like, I'm never gonna get a job again. I'm never gonna have like steady income. Like, it's never gonna happen for me anymore. At the same time, all of that is happening. I'm in a new relationship. Crazy. Like, absolutely insane. It was just so hard. And throughout all of 2022, I was trying to pull myself out of what was going on. My boyfriend was trying to help me figure things out. My family was there with as much information as I gave them, trying to help me out. I had friends, close friends, associates, also trying to help me out, but it wasn't up here for me. I wasn't getting it. It was not clicking. 2 plus 2 was equaling salad, and I did not know how to give myself that motivation. Also, during this time, my best friend, my sister, was getting married, decided she wanted to get married with her husband, and I was so down where I was. I was not there for her as much as I should have been, if any at all. And I truly regret that time in our lives, because during the one moment, one of the special big days or special events that can happen in anyone's life, their closest person was not there for them as much as they needed to be because of my issues. Yes, I give myself grace because I was going through things, but I did not realize how bad I had fallen off of my mission and my purpose to where it was affecting the people in my lives. And I think that was like a turning point for me. Not that I couldn't make my rent, not that I couldn't eat, the fact that I cannot show up as my best self and the people who I loved lives. I didn't want to do that anymore. That was not going to be my story. That was not going to be me. I needed to make a change. I needed to make a difference. So once I realized that I needed to shift what was going on, shift my mindset, shift the way I was showing up, shift my finances, I started praying harder than what I was doing before. I started telling God, like, if you bless me with a job with a full-time income, I will be a steward over my finances. I will get my finances in order. I will pay off this $40,000 in debt. I will make sure that I am able to show up and be the best daughter, sister, girlfriend, friend that I'm supposed to be. I will show up as Kira, the Kira Red, whoever people perceive me as. I want to be the best version of myself. And I just needed a little hope. It took way longer than I expected. It literally took so long for me to get this job. I started in June of 2022, and I initially started the process in September 2021. No, I started June 2023, and I started the process in September 2022. So imagine almost an entire year goes by and your life is just, that's how it was, and that's how I felt. Once that job was solidified, I was able to keep all the promises that I made to myself and to God. I got my finances together. I stuck to a budget. I was able to continue to show up for my friends and family the best way that I could, the best way they would allow me to. And I was able to recenter myself and figure out what I want to do. Did I want to come back to entrepreneurship? Did I want to be a content creator? Did I want to start painting? Did I want to start making crafts, get a Cricut or something? Like, I was in the mind space to even think about those things again. Took another year. Took another year for me to get here, but the fact that I was able to set up that life, to be able to set up for myself to do, is that a wasp? Sorry, to do something that I wanted to do was very helpful. And that gave me more motivation to get back to what I'm good at, which is this right here, which is creating community and creating content and editing content and making videos and making people smile and laugh and teaching and all those things. Like, this is what I truly feel like I was made to do. And I know that I can be successful in this space. It just had to start up here. And whatever you're trying to do, I know that you can be successful in this space as well. So let's talk about you, okay? I wanted to give y'all a personal story before I jumped into how we're going to change your mindset and give you back the motivation that you need to do the things that you want to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set small, actionable goals that we can actually achieve. And like I said, I have my notes right here, so I'm going to be reading off my iPad, and I have no problem doing that. So we're going to break down some of those really big goals that you have into smaller ones, right? We're going to make sure that each one of those goals have manageable steps that you feel like you're able to achieve. Don't do something else that, like, these big YouTube people or content creators or big business people or big people at your company are doing. Let's start with some smaller steps. that is going to fit inside of your life that you feel like you can fulfill, and then it's going to get you closer to your goals. This will make your overall goal, like, less overwhelming. You won't be anxious. You won't be burnt out. You won't be burnt out, and you'll be able to move at your own pace. Once you start achieving like those small wins, you'll have like, it'll boost your motivation, boost your what's the word? The other word I'm looking for. Not adrenaline, dopamine. It'll boost your dopamine, your motivation. So you're gonna continue to do the little goals that you got, and everything's gonna be working out. Like that's gonna be the first step. Let's set smaller goals that are achievable for you to do. The second tip is create a daily routine. Y'all are gonna continue to hear me say daily routine, daily balance, all those things. When I tell you a routine is really gonna help you get in your bag, like girl, the duffel, I'm trying to be in the suitcase. Okay, like I'm really trying to be so far in it. I'm swimming in it. Okay. You need to establish a consistent routine that incorporates activities that energize and inspire you. So, like, what does that mean? Like, are you waking up? Do you have like a morning routine? Like, do you make your coffee in the morning? Do you check your email? Do you take your kids to school? Do you go to Pilates and yoga, or go to the gym, or you find your favorite pair of slippers and put your robe on and make you some tea? Like, what is a part of your daily routine? Like, what are you doing throughout the day? Like, do you work from home? Are you able to like have the balance of go to the gym while you're at home? Make dinner? Like, what's a part of that daily routine that you can do every single day and is going to help you fulfill your goals? If you are trying to be a better mom, right? Be like the boss mom, the whatever mom. What does that look like for you? And how can you implement new things into your current daily life to where you can be that boss mom? Like, does that mean making like more intentional lunches for your child? Is that helping them with their homework more? Is that creating like a creative space for them when they get home from school and they're able to like have less screen time and you have more quality time with them? Like, what does that look like? I know you may be busy. I'm not a mom, right? This is just an example I'm giving because I don't want to give like content creator or entrepreneurship advice, but like say there are things that you want to do and you see other people doing it and you just want to implement some of those small things, you can do that. For the people who are business owners still and like entrepreneurs and stuff like that, what do you want to do? And I don't mean like monetarily, like, oh, I want to make $10,000 this month or whatever. Like, what do you truly want to do? Do you want to show up more for your business? Like, what does that look like? Does that mean sitting down, talking to, maybe Chat GPT to help you create some content ideas? Is that going on live once a week? Is that, setting up your TikTok shop? What does that look like? Is that editing your website once a week? Or like, what does it actually look like? Implementing those small little things every single day or a section of your day to move toward your goals is going to help you fulfill those goals. So that routine that you need is going to, I promise you, get you to the life that you want. You have to start operating like the person you want to become that person. So again, whether it's a morning workout, meditation, reading, anything else, having a routine will help you stay disciplined and it will keep you motivated every single day. The last tip is actually visualizing your success. So, at the beginning or maybe even at the end of the year, people create these vision boards and whatever. I actually have one on my iPad screensaver. I created this, y'all can't really see it. Wait, hold on. I created this at the beginning of this year or last year or whatever. I have myself, I may put it on like the screen right here. I have myself like standing here being like the boss woman I am, because I knew that this year I was going to get back into, creating something. I didn't know exactly what that meant, but I know it was going to be creating something. I use this iPad every single day. So that means I'm looking at these things every single day. I'm remembering what I put on here and why I put them on here. And you need to do the same thing. You don't have to make something visual. You can literally have it anywhere. You can have sticky notes places, you can do whatever, but you need to actually see what you're talking about, right? So take a few minutes each day and visualize what achieving your goals actually feel like. Picture the success in detail, like I just did, and use that vision as motivation to push through your daily challenges so you can stay committed to your goals. If you don't see what you're working toward, you're not going to do it. I promise you, like, if you don't know your why of the goal you're trying to achieve so you can keep seeing it, it's not going to happen. For people who are trying to make $1 million, they have their why up there, whether it's their family, their friends, they want a better income, they want a better life. They are going to continue to see that. And every time they go inside their business and do this and do that, every decision that they're making is based on their why, and it's continuing to give them motivation every single step that they get to. So if your goal is to have greener grass for next summer, then you need to be working during the wintertime. Is that a wasp? Y'all, the wasps out here be crazy. You need to be working during the wintertime to get the fertilizer and the water and all the seeds and the other grass food or the lawnmower, the whatever, the weed whacker. You need to be doing that. So every week when you see like better grass, then you know next summer your backyard is gonna be the place to be. It's just as simple as that. So those 3 tips, those starting things off, is going to help you continue to stay motivated in your goals, and it's going to reach you to your purpose. I am not a perfect person. No one is a perfect person. You guys have seen me through so many ups and downs in the past, golly gee, since like 2018. I've been doing so many different things on this platform, and I just want to continue to tell y'all, if I can start over, you can start over. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. I'm still human at the end of the day. I just decide to pick up the phone, pick up the camera, and actually press record and do what I'm supposed to do. Your thing, again, may be being a better mom. It may be starting a business. It may be creating that clothing brand. It may be getting greener grass. It could be whatever your thing is. Just start and do it. I'm really starting completely over. I just unlisted 300 plus videos on my YouTube channel. This is video number 2 for me. I'm really starting over. I'm not monetized on here anymore. None of that. So I'm going to start over and I'm going to figure it out. And with each little TikTok and reel video and YouTube short and YouTube video that I post, it gets me more and more excited that I am getting closer and closer to the life that I want and I deem for myself. So I want y'all to apply these tips, and I want you in the comment section to put, what is your why? What are you motivated to do? What's your purpose? And how are you going to achieve it? Okay? For the people that do not know, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Red. I did not intro the video like that whatsoever. But I'm here to help empower you to create more balance in your life, for you to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and you have no obstacle in your way to get the life that you want to live. It's not about flashy cars, money, status, none of that. It's about you wanting certain things in your life and you being able to implement new things so you can create that new life for yourself. I'm about to do the same thing. Oops, sorry. I'm about to do the same thing. Y'all are about to visually watch me over the next 3 months be so consistent in this, and my life is going to drastically change. Whatever that means, for the good. Lord, let me be very specific. Paid content creator, good home, house over my head, like all the good things, belly full, okay, all of those things. So I really appreciate y'all. This is the first of many of different things that we're going to be talking about. We're going to get into a little fitness stuff, maybe like some meal prepping things, just things that can, again, help you stay balanced through every aspect of your life. Okay, so if y'all really like this video, please actually like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Again, leave a comment of what you are motivated to do through the rest of 2024, and let me know what your why is. Let me know any other video ideas you guys may have that are around these topics. I love y'all so much. As always, God loves you more, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.